For Your Mind and Mentality, edition 47. So Donald Sterling, the man's been accused of being a bigot, racist, but if you look at it, if you consider he might have gone through some experiences or a lot of experiences with certain people, you haven't walked in his shoes, you have to think, when he was talking to that woman, he tried 4 or 5 times to try to stop talking about it, and she kept at it. So why don't you call her out for that fault? The other thing is, he's realistic, practical, and I tend to agree with the stuff he said. You know, our culture does determine how we act. It's just not our skin color. Like with Chinese people or Vietnamese people, they're very apathetic, unemotional people. That's part of the culture. If you look at women with 8 kids, Hispanic women, they're in laundromats all the time. You see the kids running around. That's not a lie. Because a friend of mine that says, he said there's a lot of kids because the women think, well, someday one of the kids is going to develop and be very successful and help their parents out. Puerto Rican guy. So, African Americans, let's all be politically correct. Let's not say black. African Americans like to play basketball. It's in their culture. It's in their physically have the gift, right? They have an extra tendon in their legs, according to somebody that I heard. That's not a lie, is it? Women from the Middle East have to cover their mouths and hide their face. That's part of their culture. It's not just the skin. We are a very ignorant society. That, when he says Mexicans treat blacks poorly because of the color, he didn't lie about that. That's true. Blacks can treat Mexicans badly because of the skin color and their race, right? There's somebody out there that's going to be petty, crude, rude, prude, dude, you know, and that's going to take offense for somebody speaking their beliefs and the truth, especially when they're right. We all got to have little sensitivity training, sensitivity. But hey, I'm all about treating people, you know, with right and wrong and good. But you got to be fair about it. This woman seems very dim-witted and narrow-minded. I'm talking about the woman that talked with Donald Sterling. She thinks, oh, the world's all nice and pretty, and let's all be not have any racism. It's just not our reality. We don't have the brain power, intelligence, or gray matter to change. That's our society. The man should be left alone. It's a conversation that wasn't meant for the public. And I think a lot of people have been through arguments, odd conversations like that. A lot of us don't have room to talk either. We have a lot of faults. He talks the truth. Donald Sterling, he talks the truth, and you can't knock him for telling the truth. But people don't consider that. They don't give him credit where credit is due. Think about it. He has so much money, and then he ends up with a woman, a simpleton, woman like this. She should look at herself for what she is, and she seems to lack a lot of intelligence. He seems to be a lot more intelligent than her. It is what it is. Right now, as I'm making this movie, I've had to remake this movie 3 times because there's a bunch of irritating people around here revving up their engines, a woman parking next to me, walking her dog. People have no awareness of other people. They're so wrapped up in their own world, they're so quick to point the little finger at everybody else. The problems just seem to come to you if you don't. Now, this is just a side note, but the problems just seem to come to you if you just want to be left alone. This is what our society has become. We are a very ignorant, barbaric society. We're very judgmental of people and put stupid little labels on people. There's more than just a label of a racist or a bigot. There's a lot of reasons why people feel the way they feel. And unless you've walked in their shoes, you just don't really know. Walk a couple of miles in their shoes and then see if you feel the same way. Talk to the person instead of judging them so quickly. I have a lot more to say on this. Till next time.